To knock off the #1 team in the Big South and give everyone else a chance in this conference. Fisher, 4-3! Jones versus Merrill, the marquee matchup in this game. 5 to go. Jones, step back 3 for the win. Yes, sir! He did it again, not once, but twice in one basketball game. An instant classic inside the Hampton Convocation Center. No timeouts remaining for Belmont, 9.5 seconds to go. Murphy, back to Kunkel. 5 to go. Scanlon on the reverse with 3.8. Back in Evansville, it's a 3-point lead for Belmont, looking to dance against Murray State in the OVC championship game. It's year #1 for Casey Alexander, the first time that he has taken Belmont to this title game, but not the first time ever, because he's following up a legend in Rick Byrd, who has made the trip from Nashville. He's enjoying retirement, but he is here as well to cheer on his old program. 33 seasons at the helm of the Bruins.
Come on, folks, first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, he won so many games and did it the right way. Had a chance to spend some time with him for several years as a member of the NCAA Men's Rules Committee, and just how he conducted himself and always prioritized the integrity of the game. I mean, just a special person, and boy, did he know how to coach offense.
He'll like to see this with Nick Muszynski shooting free throws after the technical. It was a flagrant 1 on Demond Robinson, which we'll show you in just a moment. Muszynski making both of them, and the ball staying with the Bruins as well.
So Robinson does not know how to take a play off, and I mean that affectionately. He gets after that, but you see that left elbow coming across the face of the defender. Don't need that. So pursuing the basketball, love it. You got to keep it clean.
The lead is 5 now for Belmont. And Murphy curls to the cup. Murphy and the Bruins trying to exercise the demons. 3rd straight year they've had a chance to win the OVC championship, and they haven't done it yet.
Quickly, Alex, if you're going to dissect this game, you're going to look at the 5-point possessions that Tyler Scanlon had, and then that situation where you get the 2 foul shots and the layup from Murphy. 9 points and 2 trips down for Belmont. Could that be the difference in a tight game? We'll have to see.
And there's Murphy's 3rd with 11:09 to go.
Always playing the passing lanes. He's got to be very careful. Can't get 4 fouls too early. Coach Alexander would definitely sit him and try to save him for the stretch.
But we also saw at the end of the first half how that disrupts Belmont's offense. Here's Smith. Double team comes from Muszynski and Scanlon, and now Robinson with the finish, and he'll go to the line.
Okay, young fella.
This is a freshman?
Oh, man. I think this kid can play a lot of places, and Murray State is thrilled that he is a racer. The double team on the post up from Smith, and then Robinson going to clean up the loose ball and flushing it down with authority. Now he's got to reward his effort and get this free throw.
His first OVC championship game. The young man showing out. Give him a baker's dozen. 13 for Demond Robinson, and Murray State within 4.
2-3 zone here for Murray State.
Belmont can shoot you out of it, though. 7th most threes attempted and made in the country. Here's Murphy. Too much. Yep, right back to the post. Anthony Smith, the senior, curls through, but he missed. Murphy again. He's taken over from the point guard spot.
He normally leads by setting up his teammates, but he's recognizing if you're going to stay attached to Kunkel and Scanlon, there's going to be some driving lanes and opportunities for him to score at the rim.
Murphy gets close to triple doubles very often. He's at 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and a beautiful answer there from Daquan Smith.
Way to share the game.
Wide open Kunkel. Benkert finishes on the follow. Some high-level basketball right now in the title game, and a 6-point lead for Belmont. Less than 10 minutes remaining in the OVC championship.
So here's a little coaching point. When Tevin Brown brings the ball high up to isolate for a ball screen, Belmont goes to a 2-3 zone.
Eve's got some space. Musinski avoided the foul. They're going to get somebody, though. Is that on Moose? Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness, that's his 4th. Wow. What do you think, Sid?
I didn't see it that way. We'll see the replay here, but I thought he was in great position. Now, the one thing where he didn't help himself, Alex, is if you're in or near that arc, you have to jump and go vertical. If you don't, automatically officials will put a whistle on it, and so the official's doing exactly what he's been trained to do. Is actually a pretty good call, seeing it on that replay.
And Musinski has to hit the bench. Kunkel with 3, Murphy with 3, something that Casey Alexander's going to have to manage.
I remember always getting frustrated as a coach, pleading to the official, what do you want my guy to jump out of the way? And they'd say, no, coach, just have him go vertical, go straight up.
And
that's where Musinski probably let himself down.
So the lead cut to 4 as the senior Anthony Smith heads to the bench. Devin Gilmore, the incredibly athletic junior, back in.
Again, another 2-3 zone look from both teams. They're mostly man-to-man defensively, but they're mixing things up, and it certainly bothered Belmont.
Yeah, miscommunication right there as Kunkel throws it over Murphy. Teams even right now giving the ball away. That's been an issue that Matt McMahon has talked to us about all season. Turnovers for Murray State. They're taking care of the ball well, though. Brown gets the miss. KJ Williams, got it! Racers within 1.
He has that in his bag, Alex. He can score down low an offensive rebound, but he's a deadly shooter when he's wide open from 3. Again, the most skilled front court player for the Racers. Belmont out of sorts here against this 2-3 zone.
7 to shoot. Murphy on the baseline. Wild shot, and Benkert is there to tip it in.
Second time now he's done that.
Oh, he's been the savior right now for the Bruins. Lead back to 3. Counted for Tevin Brown. See, those are the type of shots we expect from Tevin Brown.
Crowd's loving it. We've got a warning now on Brown because he fell down after the shot. And so he's been warned for flopping, but they'll take the basket, regroup. You just can't give this young man any breathing room, have to stay in his space, and he'll share it. But if you dare him to shoot, he could bring this home. Belmont needs to know where he is at all times.
2.1 seconds left in overtime. Looking for the football pass. Instead, it goes to Dinkins at the horn. Yes! Wow! He hit it! Dinkins wins it for Canisius! It seemed like it was. Here's a look. Still .1. It looks like he's released it. .1. It's off. This game is over. Bernal gets into another one. Deep left. Oh, yes! Michael Bernal with a 2-run shot. And Arkansas takes the improbable lead. Right back to the mound. Lee goes to second. On to first. Beautiful turn by Trosclair. Welcome courtside along with Sean Harrington. I'm Alex Perlman. So great to see you again as well. Sean, not only Tulsa, but SMU going down at UConn. Both of these teams really needing to bounce back from Thursday night ill.
This is the matchup that we have been waiting for here in Seattle. Power 5 versus Power 5, Pac-12 versus SEC, Washington versus Mississippi State.
Well, the last two championship games have gone to the Racers, and if you're unfamiliar with them this season, it's not the John Morant show anymore, of course. They get it done with their tremendous post presence. This is the fifth time since Belmont joined the Ohio Valley in 2012-13 that Belmont and Murray State have matched up in the tournament championship. Belmont won the first two meetings, Murray State the last couple of years. The Ford Center is ready to go, and so are we. Belmont and Murray State for a chance to dance in the NCAA tournament.
18 assists this season, which leads the country. Sarepka, plenty of space, slots it back to Parker. One more touch. Back it goes to Sarepka. Textbook Crimson Tide soccer.
Here's the overlap from Shaka Son, and the finish from Noel. It's a brace. Pitt is going on to the semifinals.
Hi there again with two-time ACC Player of the Year, Lori Lindsay. I'm Alex Perlman. We'll hear from Marion Crowder in a bit. But Lori, this weekend may even be tougher than a College Cup. That's how good these teams are.
Huerta taken down in the box, and Florida State's going to have a penalty. Huff has not attempted a penalty kick this year. Looking for the equalizer for the four-time defending champions. And we're level. Gagne guessed right. It was just too good from Taylor Huff. A dozen goals on the season for Florida State star. Firing it in, looking for Dudley. Dudley. Hudson! Back-to-back goals for Florida State, and the Noles are on top here in the second half. I asked Dee Dee Bro where she would put Sarah Finnegan and all the gymnasts that she's coached over 42 years. She said the top one. And the amount of times you get to perform here at home, it's starting to run out for Sarah. You know she's cherishing this. There's no such thing as automatic in gymnastics. She's pretty darn close.
There might be.
They've got the defense they want to attack right now.
They're using that tempo to their advantage. Swing it out wide to Cradle before he is taken down by a host of green and gold. And that's a loss. Dantes Fagan was the one who came in from Ardmore, Oklahoma, the Indy Community College transfer.
Yeah, great job there by Fagan.
The Georgia State record book is going to have Robert Lewis written all over it after this game. Already a program record, 220 yards receiving. He also hauled in the 97-yard touchdown catch, which was the longest play in Panthers history. And it has the band absolutely frolicking with a 41-25 lead. And what a difference that type of play makes. Darren Granger's gone for a career high in passing yards, 440 of them on the game so far. We've still got 13 minutes to go in this game. And now Ivy pressured one more time, and he is spun down inside of the 40 by Javon Dennis. Charlotte 0 for 3 on third and long situations. Jones tried to float it to Randy Fields. Well too high. That was almost so high that you kind of wondered who the intended target was almost. Booming kick by Gagne as it rolls into the end zone. Touchback on the punt. And Georgia State will have the ball, leading by 16 with just 7:53 remaining. High drive. Left field, did she do it? Oh yes! Connolly calls game in Atlanta! Georgia Tech walks it off! High fly, center field, Malloy calls for it and makes the catch! Washington is into the Super Regionals in style! Gabby Plain has finished off the 6th postseason no-hitter in Washington history. Offenses might have some trouble here this afternoon with these two arms in the circle. Olivia Lackey's done everything in her South Alabama career, 4-time All-Sun Belt, and Keegan Rothrock absolutely shut down FGCU with shutout innings yesterday. Should be a great matchup. Hey there again with 2-time national champion Nicole Mendez. I'm Alex Perlman, and this is a regional where if you like pitching, you like defense, it's absolutely for you. The bat's still yet to get going, maybe today.
That's not so much, maybe.
And so here is this murderer's row coming up now for the Gators. It's going to be 2, 3, 4. So Otis, Wallace, Erickson, if anyone can reach Reagan Walsh, and any number above 1.0 is absolutely stellar. When you talk about OPS, on-base percentage plus slugging, but 1.3 is otherworldly. 149 in a month for Skylar Wallace, and she has torn up pitching recently, including right there into center, and it gets past a diving Brasher. This could be real trouble. 1 run easily scores, getting the go-ahead. Wallace in there! 2-run inside the Parker for Skylar Wallace. And Florida leads. Now 50 meters left to the finish. They're right there. Naus is going to pull away, and he wins, which means that he is also your overall champion.